As all of you may know, this is the last year before Nintendo reveals a successor to the Nintendo Switch, and so Nintendo is starting to wind the Switch down, but it sure didn't feel like it at this summer's Nintendo Direct, as game after game after game continued to pour out for the console, and one of those games was another Mario RPG called Mario and Luigi Brothership. And let me just say, it looks fantastic, and we're going to be discussing it today. I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Beth, the one and only. This time around, Mario's taken on a more anime aesthetic, as him and Luigi go on yet another adventure.
Oh yeah, I love the anime aesthetic that this game is going with. It looks really nice. The characters look nice, the worlds look nice, everything about this game just looks pleasant. And you know, Nintendo's been on a little bit of a roll with Mario RPGs recently. We got the Super Mario RPG remake, and then we got Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door remaster, and both of those were within the span of the past year. And now we're getting this game on the Switch, which is a third Mario RPG, so I'm sensing a pattern here.
With all these titles flowing out, it's like Jeremy said before, it's not very easy to tell that the Nintendo Switch is on its way out, but here we are.
So from here, we're going to get into what was quite frankly an amazing trailer.
Let's roll. The trailer starts out with Luigi being chased by a swarm of very angry bees. I don't know what he did to make them so angry, but they really want a piece of him. They chased him to and fro and finally ran him off a cliff. If it wasn't for Mario, Luigi would have met an untimely demise.
After Mario saves Luigi, their hands glow and it opens up a strange portal. I don't really know what that's about, but I'm assuming it has something to do with the power of brotherhood.
Or friendship, or both.
From here, we get a look at the game's gameplay, and this is where the game really shines. It looks amazing. We see some very stellar RPG-style combat, and we also see elements of the famous Mario platforming series here. This game seems to be a little bit of an all-in-one experience, and it's very exciting to look at.
What I gather from the trailer is that Mario and Luigi need each other in order to complete attacks as well as solve puzzles.
Teamwork is a major theme of the game, which is to be expected in a game with a subtitle of Brothership. In the game, we see Mario doing a lot of stuff that's similar to what he's done in other Mario RPGs, like jumping on enemies or using a giant mallet to attack, but in this game, all of his skills are amplified by the help of Luigi, so this game is really all about the whole dynamic duo concept, and I'm totally there for that.
It's the dynamic duo, not the dynamic Uno. There's this character named Connie. I don't really know what to make of her yet. I'm just gonna let her sink in for the time being, but apparently she's pretty relevant to the story.
She seems to have like a power outlet for a head. Which is kind of funny, but alright. In the trailer, we see that Connie tells Mario and Luigi that it'd be great if she could find a way to get them back home, and in the next part after that, they're shooting themselves through a cannon into parts unknown. Yeah, Mario has quite a history with cannons, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's not a new concept.
This game also seems to have a humorous side to it. We can see that with them getting shot out of the cannon, Mario landing perfectly fine, and Luigi ending up face first in the dirt.
And Mario needs to do some sit-ups.
From here, we see more of the game's combat. We see that Mario and Luigi can hold weapons, as they're both seen holding mallets. We see that there's boss fights. There seems to be some sort of rhythm involved, where you hit buttons at the right time to avoid attacks and whatnot. In short, it seems very similar to other Mario RPGs that we've gotten recently, but on a more expanded level and more focused on teamwork between Mario and Luigi.
From what we see on the trailer, it looks like this game isn't going light on the platforming either.
At this point, the trailer just goes crazy, showing us all sorts of mini games, showing us characters like Peach, and also showing us little bits and pieces from what I assume is the game's story. It seems like it could possibly have a pretty in-depth story, which is exciting to me. And just every time I look at this trailer, I keep thinking about how good this game looks. This game really looks to be a product of high quality, and it's something that I am extremely hyped for. I can easily make a prediction about this game. I think it's going to end up being the best RPG of Mario on the Switch. I could be wrong about that, and if I am, I'll happily admit it, but I personally believe that this is going to end up being the best Mario RPG on the Switch from what we see, which is really cool.
Yeah, I have high hopes for it.
Also, I feel like I have said this about a lot of Mario and Zelda games and whatnot in the past, but the music in this trailer really grips you. The soundtrack is yet again perfectly well done.
Yeah, it's well balanced. It's not too stiff, it's not afraid to experiment, etc., etc.
Early on in the game, we've got a more orchestral touch, and later on in the trailer, we have a more energetic party-style music. I really like it. I really like what they went for when it comes to the soundtrack and the graphical style, and those two things paired up with the fact that the gameplay looks to be an amazing combination of Mario RPGs and classic platforming mechanics means that this game looks like it is prepared to pack a serious punch. That is amazing.
And with all that said, thank you so much guys for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have a good comment, tell me about it. If you have a bad comment, tell me about it. Have a good day, and God bless.